Gentlemen, great to see you. So we're back. My question to you is, how is the diet going? How's the cardio? How's the ab workout? Are you killing it? 2 weeks ago, I did a video talking about how to get six-pack abs by summer. And I invited the audience, you, to join me as I get in the best shape that I've been in a long time. If you haven't seen that video, you gotta start there because this kind of builds on itself and it explains why I'm doing what I'm doing. The video, along with some of the other videos I've done for bodybuilding.com, will be linked down below on our landing page. On that page, you're also going to have a discount code that you can use in like their entire store or on any of the supplements that I recommend that I talk about in the last video or that I'm going to talk about today. Last time was all about getting the fat burning process started. This time, I want to talk to you a little bit more specifically about muscle building. What's happened to my body over the course of, actually, let's show you what's happened. The picture on the left was taken 2 weeks ago. My weight was 155 pounds. The picture on the right was taken today. I weighed in at 152. This morning I hopped on the scale and I weighed 152 pounds. So on the scale, I lost 3 pounds. But what really happened is that I lost about 4.5 and I gained 1.5 pounds of muscle in the past 2 weeks. And that's why it's incredibly important to take pictures, but also get your body fat measured, because the scale doesn't necessarily paint an accurate picture. And when you start working out with weights or you start supplementing properly, your muscles are going to fill out. They're going to get more dense. This density has weight, and so it's offset by the fat you're losing. And so on the scale, I lost 3, but in reality, I lost like 4.5 pounds of fat, but put on some muscle. I definitely can tell that my body is starting to change, and it's exciting. I haven't like really dove into building muscle in a long time. I've kind of been in maintenance mode for like the past like 8 years. Like we talked about in the last video, in terms of fat burning supplements, Quadracarn, it's an L-Carnitine, totally natural amino acid. This stuff shreds body fat. I take this because that's one of the things. I didn't really tell you how I take it. I take this 3 times a day, 3 capsules, actually they're tablets, in the morning prior to cardio, in the afternoon, and in the evening before I go to bed. I also take CLA, 3 capsules of this along with this 3 times a day. CLA is conjugated linoleic acid. This stuff also helps and basically assists the L-Carnitine do its thing. CLA basically will go into your fatty tissue and start to break it down or emulsify it. Then the L-Carnitine takes that emulsified fat into the muscle to be used as energy. And the two of these are just a fat shredding like dynamic duo. I used to take this stuff when I was bodybuilding to get leaner than everybody, and that's why I won Natural Nationals. This was before physique, brother. I was like in my posing panties and kicking ass back then, but it's been a while. I'm trying to get in incredible shape. And so the other thing that I think is essential for everybody that I talked about last time is an incredible whole food multivitamin. There's nothing better, in my opinion, or I should say one of the best ones that I've ever used is by New Chapter. Guys, these products will be linked and discounted over on the bodybuilding.com landing page for us. The other supplements I've recently started taking is more for muscle building. I'm trying to get about 1 gram of protein per pound of lean, but actually I'm trying to do 1 pound per gram. So I weigh like 150 pounds. I'm trying to consume around 150 grams of protein a day. I'm only eating like 3 times a day, 3 main meals. Typically it's going to be around 25 to 30 grams of protein per serving because it's tough for your body to assimilate and absorb any more than that. And so what I'm doing is in between that, I'm taking the whey protein. I take this protein right after I work out because at that point my muscles are broken down, they're tired, and they are thirsty for amino acids. And instead of eating like a chicken breast, your body has to process, digest, and break it down into its core essential parts. The protein, it's already there, so it shuttles in for the healing to start faster. But the supplement that I am super excited that I remembered to start taking is glutamine. Glutamine is an amino acid. It's the most abundant amino acid that we have in our muscles. And your body basically loses glutamine when you work out strenuously. And it takes a while to rebuild it. This stuff is incredible for cell voluminzation. It also has anti-catabolic properties, meaning like your muscles won't like shrink if you're on an empty stomach doing cardio, which they don't anyway, but a lot of people think so. This stuff, I take it twice a day. I take it before and after workouts. And I have noticed an almost immediate difference in Just my workouts are better, my muscles feel like they get better pumps. Glutamine benefits, like there are tons of them. There's really no downside. It's not that expensive, and with the discount code, it's even more affordable. Under $20 for this. And so guys, all of the products that I talked about that I am taking are listed and linked on our landing page, along with the video that I did talking about the 10 best muscle building supplements in my opinion. So now let's talk about my workout, because I encourage you, if you're going to be joining me on this journey, to start lifting weights. Now, I can't give you all of the details of the 6-week program because honestly, it's not developed 100%. And that's part of this whole thing with bodybuilding.com, is that it's going to be a total package. We're going to talk about diet, specifically workouts. Like I'm talking like what exercises to do, in what order, what rep range, what the superset. Like I am going like crazy developing this plan. And I've actually been doing it as I've been developing it. So I'm only 2 weeks in and it is awesome. You guys are just gonna love it. I'm sore as shit. What I can tell you and what I would recommend is sort of what I'm doing in terms of workout splits. I'm gonna have my workout schedule splits, what muscle groups, how many sets of exercises, how many exercises per body part. I'll have that put together and put on the bodybuilding.com landing page instead of going into all the detail right now. 4 days a week, I'm in the gym working out with weights. Monday, I'm doing chest, I'm doing triceps. I'm also doing 30 minutes of cardio post workout. Tuesday, I'm doing back, I'm doing biceps, I'm doing abs. Wednesday is an active day of rest. I'm doing an hour of cardio on Wednesday. Tuesday, I also throw in like 30 minutes post workout, but remember, I'm trying to get as lean as possible, and I just found out some interesting news. Before, I thought I had like 2 months. They called me and they moved it up 3 weeks. A month. I'm gonna be out in bodybuilding.com a month. So basically, I just lost 3 weeks of opportunity, and so I definitely need to cut down on my cheat meals. Back to my workout. Thursday, I'm doing legs. Friday, I'm resting, active rest. I'm doing an hour of cardio. And Saturday, I'm doing shoulders and abs and 30 minutes of cardio. Sunday, I try and take off. If you're interested in doing my split or seeing how many exercises per body part, once again, on the link, hit it, go, you'll see it. Also, my diet. I have still, up until this point, 2 weeks in, I've been having cheat meals, like 1.5 a week, and my diet's going pretty well. Now, what should you eat? Well, this is the thing that's so hard, because there's no one right diet for everybody. What works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you, but what I've been doing is developing a plan that pretty much takes into account a lot of different lifestyle aspects and restrictions you might be facing. Once again, it's not ready for release. I'm still developing it, and over the course of the next 6 weeks, I'm actually doing it. So unfortunately, it's not 100% ready, and I'm not going to tell you that. But what I will say, next 6 weeks that you're going to be doing this with me, I would recommend cutting out the amount of times you eat out. That is one of the biggest things that kills progress, because you don't know what you're eating, all the calories, all the salt. Clean up your diet. Prior planning prevents poor diet performance. I know that I'm being a little bit vague, but like I said, I am developing the plan right now. Soon, probably, I would say in like 4 weeks, I go out there, another 2 weeks. It's probably about 6 weeks away until give me 2 months. In 2 months, we're going to have the whole thing completed and ready for release. That includes the diet, workouts, workout videos, everything that I'm going to be encouraging you to do, and everything that I've done to get to this point. 4 weeks, I'm going to come back. I'm going to do an update. Until then, I want you working out with weights. Develop your plan. Develop your diet. Continue to write it down so that you know what you're doing, and continue with your ab workouts, continue with your cardio for the next 6 weeks. My promise to you, if you start taking care of yourself, if you start executing this plan that we're talking about, you're going to be amazed at how your body responds, how incredible you look, but most importantly, how amazing you feel.